Hey everybody, I'm Andy the Kenworth Guy. Something happened. I got a haircut, finally. Like, it's been almost 4 or 5 months. It's a little short, but it's good. Well, guess what, guys? We are here today. We are gonna be looking at a brand new 2022 Kenworth T370. So this is a medium duty truck. Big shout out to Grainmaster Manufacturing here who purchased this truck from me. Their customer is way down in, I think, Montana. Big farmer, Diamond J Farms. So a big thank you to the folks at Diamond J and the folks at Grainmaster, Troy, Andrew, and the team there. Tom, thank you for the business. Let's check out this truck, see what it's all about. So here we are. Like I say, this is a 2022. Not a lot of changes from the 2021. Pretty well none at all, aside from the emissions change with greenhouse gas. But let's get into the spec here and I'll show you what it's all about. So we have the aluminum metal mesh grille standard up front here. So that's fixed nicely to the hood cowling, so it's keeping on there nice and tight. Center spear, Kenworth badge right here, the bug. We ordered it with the optional chrome bumper, and then you got the 2 toe pins right in the middle there. So we have the heavy front axle on here with the wide base 385 millimeter tires. You can see right there. And we got the fender flares on there as well, so that kind of helps keep the rocks down and just gives it that mean look. I love the stance of this truck. It just looks so mean. Just a beast. We got the LED marker lights up on the roof there. Jack at JJ Graphics did the decal package, or the decal package, as some may call it. It's got a nice little sparkle in there. Looks really sharp. It matches up really nicely with the box too, which has a really nice sparkle in it. I don't know what color this is. I had nothing to do with it. I just sold the truck, the chassis part of it. The body was all done by the guys at Grainmaster. So look in here, you have your battery box right in here, easily accessible. Just the 2 little latches right there, another one right there. Watch this, one-handed. There they are, really easily accessible. You don't have to take the cab apart. It's a little tricky one-handed, but you get the idea. It's pretty simple. And then just latch her down. Ooh, I didn't get it on there all the way. So that side's in. All right, so there is your air dryer right down there. There is your block heater, and then this is that quick filler. You can see that on the highway tractors, the bigger trucks, that's up under the cab, or under the hood rather. That's just to charge up the air system on the truck. There's the DEF tank with the polished cover. And then we have the 75-gallon, 22-inch diameter tank on there in the standard finish with the polished straps in the middle there. The frame on this truck is a huck bolted frame. So these are actually huck bolted right to the cab or right to the frame. So the only way to take those off is to torch them or cut them off. So that is actually a stronger fit to the frame. Standard, over and above the standard grade 8 bolt that we put on our other trucks as well. But that's standard on medium duty. You get the huck bolted hucks all throughout the frame. Now here's a suspension you don't really see all that often. The Hendrickson walking beam spring suspension. Talk about stability, talk about durability. That is just a beefy suspension on the back end here. Certainly we can put different suspensions on here, but this is as per customer spec. We got the 22.5 Bridgestones on the back here with the polished rims. Looks really sharp. And the box dimensions here, I believe this is a 20-foot box. Might be a 20, it's a 24 by the, I don't know. Like I say, I didn't sell it, guys. I don't have the info on it, but this is a pretty nice looking box, I have to say. It's got the kind of the chute here that I opened up so you can kind of see inside the box. So really nicely done. Just to show you, and then it's got the high lift gate on the back here, as you can see by the look of it. Yeah, electric gate. So wow, I'm kind of learning as I go here, just kind of looking at it. So looks kind of cool. Close this up, and then you got the traditional doors right here if you want to open up the center, get a little bit larger access to it underneath there. Love this color, just looks really good. Got the LED lights all throughout. The back here, all the marker lights are all LED. You know what, I'm gonna lift up the body here just for fun in a minute, so I'll show you and I'll check out what those levers do and check it all out. Over here we have clean rail on this side, so basically all the hydraulics and everything is mounted right there. So pretty simple setup. Let's open up the hood, show you what's inside. Now the hood opens up a full 90 degrees. And it has these seams on the hood here, so if you do need to do any repainting, it's easy to do that. So go ahead. Oh, go. It's fine. There goes the boss man. All right, so underneath the hood here, we have the PACCAR PX9 engine. It's the 350 horsepower rating. You'll notice here all the fluid level checks are centralized on the one side, so you got your power steering fluid, your tranny fluid. We got your engine oil fill, your washer fluid, and then your coolant up top right there. Nice straight firewall with the wiper motors mounted outside, so easy to service and easy to get to. And straight firewall with all the airlines clearly labeled, numbered, color coded, really easy to access there. Take a look on the other side here. This is where we have your power steering box right here on this side. It's the dual power steering box, 16,000 pound on the front axle rating here. And we'll open this up here. We have, it might even be a 20,000 pound on the front axle rating. I have to double check the spec. So there's the access for the cabin HVAC system, so you can change that filter out really easily, one-handed. And then there is the air filter for the engine itself. We have this safety latch here, which you just flip down so that you can close up the hood. It should manually engage. Sometimes it gets sticky when they're brand new. Just keep that lubricated so that it flips out, and then you're not going to have this blowback on your head while you're underneath here. Access to the headlights are really easy. Just a half a turn here. Oh, it's tight. And then easy to change that right there, like so. All right, so let's close up the hood. Take a look on the inside here. Okay, so inside the truck here. All right, so inside the truck here, we'll just kind of show you around. So I'm just sitting down, back straight up against the wall here, and you have about, I don't know, 4 or 5 inches above your head. And I got quite a bit of room here between the belly and the steering wheel. So it's a pretty roomy cab, actually. It's not too bad. It's the same cab as if you ordered a W900 flat glass, like the old school day cab. So it's the same interior cab shell, if you will, as that model. But let's take a look at the dash here. I really love the layout of this one here, so let's check it out. So what we got in here is power windows, heated mirrors, power door locks right down below. And then what I really like about this is the wood grain dash. It's got that really old school kind of wood grain dash, really classic, really rich looking. I love it. So we've got the full gauge cluster there. Your gauge is right in here, mile per hour speeder head because it's being exported to the States. And then right here is the display for any sort of fault codes or trip information, truck information, all right there. Over here is your PTO controls, your beacon switch pre-wire. We got a flood lamp pre-wire, toggle between air and electric horn, exhaust turbo brake, couple of spare switches, and then here's the controls that Grainmaster put in to lift up the hoist and the tailgate. 4-way locking differential with a power divider right there. And it is an Allison automatic. It's the 3000 RDS 6-speed in here. And then there's your fuel and depth gauge and air filter restriction gauge right there. Up above is your cruise control switches and then your exterior lights. And then there is the AM/FM weather band USB radio. So down below here, this is an optional storage and cup holder area. So it comes standard without this. So this is optioned in. Gives you a little ashtray or garbage with a cigarette lighter if you're into that kind of thing. And then there's your toolbox seat. So that's a nice big toolbox area that kind of keeps everything stored in there. We got the cloth high back seat and then the rear bunk glass window on the back. And then a nice large opening glove box with lots of storage in there. So that is basically it. So before we finish off this video, I just wanted to say thank you very much to Grainmaster for purchasing this truck. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, I'd sure appreciate it if you did that. Just click that bell down below, or that button down below, so you can subscribe, and then hit off that bell so that you get notified if you want to be notified when I'm putting these videos out. But basically it's every Thursday I'm doing one of these. So I want to go back outside, fire up the truck, and lift up the box and kind of show you what that all looks like with it going with the hydraulics. So let's go and do that as we close out this video. And if you want to check out what we have for sale as far as stock goes, you can click up here to the link, it takes you to the kenworthguy.com, and you can see what's listed up there for sale. So check that out if you haven't already. And I'm just about ready to head home. So thanks again, and looking forward to seeing you on the next week's video. So thanks for coming by, and as always, have yourself the world's best day. And Diamond J, thanks for the business. All right, so the PTO is on, and here we're just gonna lift up the gate here. Oh, that is cool. Look at that. Yeah, it just like shot right up. It's like, it just goes. I'm kind of scared to drop it down here. Boom! Through the box. That's a little bit slower. The other one's like, woo! Shoots right up. Yeah, I don't know the size of it. I think it's 20, 22 or 24. It's big. Later, man. So just sitting here, holding the button. Pretty cool. Cool stuff. So there we have it. Box is up. So let's drop her down and call her a day. We'll see you guys on the next video. Take care.